Hey, it's Brad Staggs here in the ToolSkool workshop with a look at the Skateplate H2O rolling water saw system. This thing is pretty cool. This is the next generation, if you will. This is for cutting through cement, masonry, tile, stone, granite, things like that. Great idea. Brad Samples and the gang over at Woodman Tools. They're always coming up with innovative ideas. Great team and great product, guys. Essentially what this does, and it's very simple to add to your saw. First of all, you remove the front attachment screw. You'll need a screwdriver and a wrench for that. Once you get that screw out, you move to the rear of the saw and remove the adjustment handle there. The entire base plate should come off at that point. You slide the new skate plate onto your saw and then reinstall the fasteners. You want to keep this in a safe place, but I can almost guarantee you'll never put this back on your saw. Once you see how easy it is to use the skate plate, try to push the existing base plate on your saw, you're going to run into some resistance. I mean, minimal pressure will move this base plate right on down the road. Be aware of that. Your saw is going to feel different if you install this accessory. Now, there are a couple more parts to put on the saw before we're ready to take it outside. You have to attach the activator button, and that goes right on the handle. You want to have it in a nice spot so that your thumb can trigger it at the same time that you are triggering the saw itself. I installed the plate and a new blade, as a matter of fact, on the saw. This entire setup, I got it done in less than 7 minutes. Now, the thing I really like, I guarantee you, is the legal department there at Woodman Tools. They include one of these, a GFCI, in the packaging with the Skateplate H2O. This needs to plug into the wall, and then you plug the extension cord that you're running your saw on into this end. All right, so make sure you do that. Once you have that set up, we're good to go. We're going outside, where we're going to attach the hose to the supply hose on the saw.
I tested the water supply system before using the saw, as per the instructions. No leaks, and the water was flowing smoothly from the jet mounted near and aimed at the cut area. Now, even with the saw completely outfitted, the skate plate's roller wheels allowed movement with minimal force. I installed the blade designed for wet and dry use, made a few cuts on an old concrete slab as a test. The Skateplate H2O performed without a hitch. As I said before, you have to get used to pushing the saw with less force, but it's a good thing. Here's a look at the dust generated without engaging the water jet. I think that pretty much speaks for itself. The Skateplate H2O does what it says it'll do.
The images really do speak for themselves. Now let's talk about it. $200-ish. Is nothing to sneeze at when you're talking about an accessory for a saw. But first of all, remember, you paid big bucks for your worm drive saw when you bought it. If you're using this accessory and this saw in your business, $200 is a very small investment because it is actually going to save your equipment over the long run, and it really does do what it says it will do. That's the beauty of it. Your saw is going to handle differently with this, but it's going to handle differently in a positive way. You do need to get used to it. So Brad Samples and the guys over at Woodman Tools, thank you for bringing this to our attention. The Skateplate H2O rolling water saw system is really a must-have for your worm drive saw.